Whoa!
Hello,
What
all
are up?
right. Long time no see.
Long time no see.
Thanks, Lisa.
Now, just so everybody knows, these two are both down here in Mexico, but we thought we'd give you a better experience rather than trying to stand here
In the wind.
So, why don't you introduce yourselves first? We go with you, Lauren.
Sure. Hi, I'm Lauren Haas-Kiker. I first came to Human Garage through the 28-day reset. And through that, really just helped to settle my nervous system, reset that. And do you want me to go ahead and speak on my inspiration to be a part of the parents
Okay,
program?
well, I'll get Jenna first, and then
Hi, I'm Jenna. I'm a physical therapist. I came to this program a year ago to help my own nervous system issues, and then I work with the pediatric population, and so everything has just kind of evolved from there.
awesome. So I'll put the container around it. So a year and a half ago, we had all these parents come up saying, "I want help for my children," and there was no help. And we didn't have a program to support it. So Jason, Cynthia, and I decided to take one couple who had a child named Luca who was nonverbal, non-motion, locked up like cerebral palsy, and she was 12 years old, and they really could tell that they really wanted to do this. And so we got them, and we worked through a protocol for their child. They started administrating it, and the child changed, even down to the point where at 13 years old, the child, for the first time ever, said, "I love you" to her parents. And that was a moment where we knew that there was a transition. And Jenna, you came on around then, and Lauren a little bit after that from different positions. And so we've been working for over a year with a pilot program where we train parents how to help their children. And we started off with children that have the greatest need. That was, you had to have had autistic or high dysfunction or cancer or something like that. And then Jenna came on as a physiotherapist to try to help us, along with like Dr. Aja-san and stuff like that. And then Lauren came in as a mother, and they were so active in the group, helping everybody in the group. I mean, completely active in the group, that I asked both of them if they want to take a bigger role on this. So we are just weeks away from rolling this platform out on the Mighty Networks, and then about 6 weeks away from having it publicly available so that all parents can find a way to help their children. So starting with that, Lauren, why don't you tell a little bit about your story about how you got here and why?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I started with the 28-day reset, and then my main inspiration really stems from my two girls. I'm a blessed mother of a 5 and 7-year-old. And I have, for years, even before I became a mother, gone down various rabbit holes researching holistic wellness, just furthering my knowledge so that I could provide for my children, the most solid physical, emotional well-being as possible. And so naturally, when I found Garage, your mission of inspiring the world, people in the world to, with the ability to heal themselves, it aligns with mine, right? And so just with my background, Jesus tells us to serve others and to help others, to love others. And so being a vessel, sharing with the children, the parents, the families around the world that it's possible when you remove it's possible to heal the body is what I'm trying to say. You remove the stress, you remove the chemicals, you align the mind, the heart, the spirit, and the body, and it heals. It's a beautiful thing.
What made you so passionate that you wanted to take the next step? And because you were helping everybody else, I think
Sure.
that's your Capricorn nature.
Absolutely. Yeah. Naturally, I love to help people. And what made me want to take the next step is just what I see from the give them the information, the healing that is taking place in these transformations. It's beautiful. I think everybody wants to share that knowledge. When you have it, you see what happens. You want to pass it on.
And then Jenna, I mean, you're a physiotherapist, but you deal specifically with high need children.
Yes, yeah. So after I went through my own journey of going through the reset and healing my body, I thought, well, what the heck? If it works for me, let's try it on these kids. then I started doing the work on the kids, and the results that I was seeing, it's just so inspiring. And to be able to work with parents one-on-one and just have that interaction, it's just something that energizes me. It gives me, I don't know, it just fills me up. And so this is a passion of mine, to be able to work with others. And so I can't wait to see how many people we can help, how many kids heal. I'm excited for all the stories to come in. So that's why I'm here.
What are you guys, either one of you, what are you starting to see happening in this group of hundreds of parents who have been helping? What are some of the success stories that you've seen that you remember?
Yeah, so Lauren, you want me to go?
Yeah, go right
A lot
ahead.
of the great things we've been seeing have gone anywhere from their child's social emotional control, right? Like them just being aware of their emotions, digestion, attention span, mobility, skin changes, hair changes, sleep. The sleep has improved. I mean, we could go on and on and on. There's just so many things that we hear throughout the group of how the protocol that we've been using has changed their child's life, but also the moms too.
Yeah.
And that's where, Lauren, you've been really, really good at sparking the moms and the dads to do something.
It's been beautiful. It's such a supportive community. It's a safe space to heal, to share. The parents really are, they're doing the work.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the neat thing, is this, they're not having to go to doctors and drag their kiddos across the world to see various specialists. They're doing it in the comfort of their own home, on their own children.
Yeah, and Lauren, I also think too, and Gary and Cynthia, through this group, I feel like we're reminding parents of the power that they hold.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. And that's what I love about it.
Yes, absolutely.
So most of the children that come to most of the parents and the children that come to the group, they're like the exceptional, like on the deep end of I can't be helped by the system so far today. But that doesn't have to be the way. Like Lauren, you've got your kids actually doing fascial maneuvers. And by the way, it's so awesome because in the morning they're doing their diatomaceous earth in their glass of water, and I get people say, "I can't drink that." I complain. The kids are like,
they're like, "Give me more." They want more. They just drink it straight. They love it. They crave it.
but it's not just for kids with special needs. It's just that if it works for kids with special needs, it works for everybody, right?
It does. It absolutely does. I mean, my 5-year-old will come to me sometimes in the middle of the night, like all of us parents have experienced. Hey, my tummy hurts, right? And we can do the belly button and tour, or those kiddos, we get stuffy noses and the common colds that go around through schools, and there's just so many tools that we have that we can equip parents with to help their kiddos.
So how has it changed either of your lives so far? Like being in this program, what has it done for you? Because there's a lot. I mean, you guys are putting in a lot of work. This is not a paid position, obviously.
How has it changed my life?
Yeah.
The past year since I've started, the amount of contrast that I have in my life as far as what it's done, it's changed me completely. Because prior to that, when I had all my issues with my nervous system, I couldn't hold up conversation, I couldn't read, I wasn't really excited about life at all. And now I feel like I have all this passion and energy, and from what I experienced through this past year, I would feel selfish to keep it to myself. And especially when I see it with children, as a mom, like mothers will do anything for their kids. And that's how I feel about all the kids that we work with that are in the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I really do. It's it's been rewarding. It's been inspiring. When you have tools, you have this knowledge, you can't help but want to share it with the world. You don't want to keep. I mean, there's options out there. A lot of these parents have tried a variety of modalities, and their children are still dealing with this dis-ease in their body. They're burnout. They're worn out. They've tried it all.
Yeah. What do you? That's a good point. What do you see? Like, what does it look like when a lot of parents come in right now? Like, where are they at with their own child and their own issues?
We see a lot of fear in their words,
stress in their
Yeah.
body. They're not sleeping much.
Mhm.
A lot of the racing thoughts. Fear, like you said,
Yeah.
fear of the unknown. What's happening?
Yeah. And and is there a journey that the parents go through? Because I've noticed that a lot of parents want to fix their kids.
Yeah, Gary. Okay, so this is a part that just excites me the most, and don't realize that innate connection we have to our children. And I love to use the example because I think most of us have heard it. You get on an airplane, flight attendants tell you when you're traveling with a small child, you need to apply the oxygen mask to yourself first before applying it to your child. And we are seeing it firsthand time and time again in our parents group. When the parents are working on themselves, the child is experiencing a direct healing effect as a result of their parent.
You know, one of the things that when we started with Steph and Luca, the first thing is it was really, she was like trying to figure out a solution for her child, and we said, well, we have to meet with you and your husband. Then you have to be willing to do this. If you're willing to do this yourself, then we will give our time to help you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
And Jen, in contrast to what you normally see, because you do this for a living outside of here, what do you notice is the difference between what you do at your job and what you do here?
Well, I think the difference is that the parents that we have in the group are so involved, and I don't have that. I don't see that with the kids that I work with all the time. And so the difference is that when the whole group is there and we're on one mission, things happen quicker, and we get. I mean, healing's a journey, right? We don't have a time for it, but you see changes happen rapidly versus the route that I'm on right now.
And what does rapidly mean to somebody who's looking? Does that?
So we've had people start the protocol, and within weeks, they're like, I've noticed like their hair started growing back, their stomach issues went away, they're sleeping better, they're not having, anger issues that they would normally have, like the breakdowns. So I mean, there's like things that we see right away that happen. And even with my own children, because my own children take all the supplements and we do the fascial work. And at this point now it's been like, probably 8 to 10 months that they've been doing the work. Now my kids say, hey mom, give me some of that lavender, rub it on here, and then I need you to do the organ reset. So like, yes. They know by doing this with your kids, they're learning how to get in touch with their bodies, what their bodies are saying to them, what they need, without saying, mom, without knowing that there's nothing. We want to empower. The kids are being empowered by this, and so it's
absolutely same thing with my own children. Fall and hurt their knee, and they'll sit down. Their sister will come up and say, here, let me do the knee torque, and they're doing fascial maneuvers on each other, even at 5 and 7 years old. They work. They really do. And, we'll talk, I think, probably more about it later, but in the program, we have protocols for kiddos that are able to do the maneuvers themselves. I want to try it themselves. And then we also have an assisted version where the parent can perform the maneuvers on the children.
So somebody asked, can it help with severely autistic?
Oh yeah.
We're seeing kiddos come off the spectrum with this protocol. Absolutely.
And,
yeah.
I'll mention one that there was a child that had a brain tumor on the back of the stem, on the brain stem, and that it had, since July, it had reduced 50%. The doctor just said, whatever you do, keep doing it.
Keep doing it. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's beautiful.
So if you're a parent and you wanted to get involved in this program, right now we're still at the stage where we're testing with parents and children that have high dysfunction, but we're going to open it up for everybody in about 6 weeks or so. So we're going to take a list of people to get in this on a first come first served basis right now.
There's a link in the bio right now.
There's a link in our bio right now. What does the link say?
It just says parents group.
Parents group.
Very
so there's a
top
parents group and the link in our bio. And why do we have this link up here? What is the purpose of it for people?
You want to take that, Jenna?
Yeah,
No,
we just went. Oh, go ahead, Lauren. Go ahead.
oh no, it's just because we initially, as Gary said, we're going to be launching this program with the parents that are currently in our parents group, and soon after that, it's going to be opened up to the world. So if it's something that you're interested in joining this program, helping learn how to help guide your child through a healing process, click the link and sign up, and we'll be in touch with the next steps.
That's really cool. Super excited about this, and thank you both. You both make a great team bringing this to the world. And if you're coming into these parents groups, you not only have these two to help answer questions and us, you have a whole bunch of other parents who have been through it. And that's really the most important part.
Yes.
Now we're excited to see everyone in the community, so sign up.
Thank you guys both for doing this. This has been such a journey, and I'm so excited for what's happening over the next 6 weeks. This is definitely going to be the biggest program we've
It's going to be powerful and healing and fun also.
It is going to be
for all the parents that are participating, and honor both of you, Jenna and Lauren, for taking this on and touching so many lives and making such a difference in these little ones' lives. So much gratitude to the both of you.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you both.
Appreciate you both.
Bye, everyone.